Did you know Genghis Khan might be your ancestor? 1 in every 200 men alive today is a direct descendant. His real name wasn't even Genghis Khan. It was Temujin. This one man, from over 800 years ago, changed the world in ways you wouldn't believe. Today, we're diving into the 10 most insane things you never knew about Genghis Khan. From secret identities to family drama and world-changing innovations, we're uncovering the man behind the legend. By the end, you'll never see him the same way again. Let's get started. Let's clear up the biggest misconception. Genghis Khan wasn't his real name. He was born Temujin. Genghis Khan is a title meaning universal ruler. In Mongolian, it's pronounced closer to Genghis. The name was given to him in 1206 after he united the Mongol tribes at a massive gathering called a Kurultai. This wasn't just a nickname, it was a declaration of his new status as the supreme leader. The title became a symbol of unstoppable power and unity. Every time he entered a city, that title alone struck fear and awe. The Genghis spelling is just a result of centuries of translation, so when you hear Genghis Khan, remember it's the story of a boy named Temujin who became a living legend. His transformation from outcast to ruler is just the beginning of his incredible story. The title Genghis Khan was so epic, no one ever used it again. He didn't just conquer lands, he conquered his own identity, and that's just the first twist in his story. Genghis Khan's origin story is wild. Legend says he was born clutching a blood clot in his fist, a sign in Mongol culture that he was destined for greatness. This detail became the opening chapter of his legend, marking him as the chosen one. Was it true? We'll never know, but it was written in the secret history of the Mongols, his official biography. Whether fact or myth, it gave his followers a reason to believe he was meant to lead. It's classic ancient PR, turning a birth story into a prophecy. For the Mongols, this was proof Temujin was no ordinary child. It set the stage for his rise and inspired loyalty in his people. Even if invented, it worked. He was seen as a force of destiny. This one detail fueled the myth of the world's greatest conqueror. It's the kind of story that makes history unforgettable. And it was just the beginning. Think your family has drama? Genghis Khan's was next level. His firstborn, Yoki, was born after his wife Borte was kidnapped and held captive. No one knew for sure if Yoki was really his son, and that doubt haunted the family. Genghis Khan never questioned Yoki publicly. He raised him as his own and gave him command. But the other sons, especially Chagatai, openly mocked Yoki's legitimacy. This feud split the family and changed the empire's future. When it came time to choose a successor, Genghis couldn't pick Yoki. The risk of civil war was too high. Instead, he chose his third son, Ogedai, to keep the peace. Yoki was a loyal commander, but the shadow of his birth never left him. Even the world's most powerful man couldn't escape family drama. The fate of the Mongol Empire was shaped by this one question of blood. Sometimes history turns on the smallest doubts. Genghis Khan had one true love, Borte, but he also had many wives and even more concubines, hundreds, maybe thousands. This wasn't just about romance, it was political genius. Every marriage to a conquered tribe's princess created alliances and helped prevent rebellion. Marrying into rival families absorbed their power and prestige. It was a way to unite his vast empire through blood ties. His many children spread his lineage across continents, hence the genetic legacy. Borte remained his principal wife and advisor, but the others played key roles in uniting the empire. These marriages were strategic, not just personal. He built an empire of land and of blood. It was a system that worked. Here's a shocker. We have no idea what Genghis Khan looked like. No portraits, no sculptures, no reliable descriptions from his lifetime. The Mongols believed images could steal your soul, so he avoided them. Later accounts are wildly inconsistent. Some say tall with a long beard. Others claim red hair and green eyes. Every culture has imagined him differently, projecting their own ideas onto his legend. In Mongolia, he's a national hero. In the West, a fearsome barbarian. He's a blank canvas, famous for his deeds, not his face. This mystery only adds to his mythic status. Genghis Khan is a legend you picture however you want. Sometimes not knowing makes the story even bigger. Genghis Khan wasn't just a conqueror, he was an innovator. He created the Yama relay postal system that connected his empire like a 13th century internet. Relay stations with fresh horses let messengers travel up to 200 miles a day, unheard of at the time. This network let him control his vast lands, send orders and gather intelligence at lightning speed. The Yam made trade and travel safer, fueling the first wave of globalization. He also established the Yasa, a law code that promoted order and even religious freedom. But his empire was built on both innovation and terror. When cities resisted, he destroyed them. Historians estimate up to 40 million deaths. His reputation for brutality made others surrender without a fight. Genghis Khan was both a builder and a destroyer. His systems held the empire together long after the battles ended. He changed how the world was connected, and he did it all at breakneck speed. Genghis Khan's greatest rival was once his best friend, Jamukha. As kids, they swore to be blood brothers but grew apart over how to lead. Temujin believed in promoting talent. Jamukha wanted only nobles in charge. Their friendship turned into a civil war, splitting the Mongol tribes. After years of conflict, Temujin's forces won. Jamukha's own men betrayed him, hoping for a reward. Instead, Temujin executed the traitors. Loyalty was everything to the Mongols. He offered to forgive Jamukha, but Jamukha refused, asking for an honorable death. Temujin granted it, ending their story with respect. Their rivalry shaped the Mongol nation. It's a lesson in loyalty, leadership, and the cost of ambition. Even legends are shaped by heartbreak. Sometimes your greatest enemy is your oldest friend. In battle, Genghis Khan was shot in the neck by an enemy archer. After the fight, he demanded to know who fired the arrow. A soldier named Zurgadai stepped forward, admitting it was him. Instead of killing him, Genghis was impressed by his courage and offered him a place in his army. He renamed him Jebe, meaning arrow. Jebe became one of Genghis Khan's greatest generals, leading campaigns across Asia. Genghis valued skill and loyalty over background, even from former enemies. This approach built an unstoppable team. He turned threats into assets. That's how you build an empire. How did the Mongols conquer so much? Their warriors were the best trained, toughest soldiers on earth. Mongol kids learned to ride and shoot from age 4. The army was a nation on horseback. Every man a soldier. Their composite bows could pierce armor at 200 yards, even at a gallop. Tactics like the feigned retreat tricked enemies into disaster. They traveled light, switching horses and surviving on almost nothing. No slow supply lines, just speed and surprise. They were a mobile, disciplined and terrifying force. The result, the fastest, most effective conquest in history. The Mongols weren't just barbarians, they were military geniuses. The greatest mystery: where is Genghis Khan buried? He died in 1227, but the cause is still debated. Injury, illness or assassination. He ordered a secret burial in Mongolia with no marker. His funeral procession killed everyone they met to keep the location secret. After the burial, even the soldiers who attended were killed. Horses trampled the ground, and some say a river was diverted over the grave. For 800 years, no one has found it. Today, scientists use satellites and radar to search, but the area is vast and sacred. The tomb remains hidden, a final testament to his legend. The search is like a real-life Indiana Jones adventure. His last wish to disappear into history. The secret endures just like his story. Some mysteries are never meant to be solved. So there you have it, 10 things you never knew about Genghis Khan. Which fact surprised you most? The blood clot, the missing tomb, or the story of Jebe? Let us know in the comments below. History is full of mysteries, and we've only scratched the surface. If you enjoyed this, check out our other videos for more untold stories. Don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into history's wildest legends. Thanks for watching. See you next time.